Okay, guys, we are back here on Johnny Davis Live here, hoping to bring on Miss Jennifer Waters, who's one of our contenders for the IKF United States title coming up October 6th here in Myrtle Beach, South Carolina, guys. So we'll hope she'll be going to be coming on really, really soon here. So I think we got it. Yes, indeed. All right, guys. So join us again here for Miss Jennifer Waters of Augusta, Georgia.
Hey,
There, there she is. Thanks so much. I see somebody sitting back there behind you. I can't really recognize him because I have on glasses. I'm assuming, is it Santa Claus or somebody? I'm not really sure. Oh, I'm sorry. That
go
was
here
the
on this
Tommy
one.
Siegler, your dad. How are you, Jennifer?
Good. How are you?
I'm doing just fine. Thanks so much for being patient and coming back on with us today. You know what? You got something big coming up. I heard, just heard a little thing and all. And so we're going to talk a little bit about that. Really excited about the fact that you are a part of this show. You are very talented, and you know what, Jennifer, I'm just going to tell you live on air, you're a very smart young lady, and I don't know whether
Thank you, sir.
smart's where I know it can. Yeah, well, I always consider myself a smart fighter, and I came out okay. Wit is really important. Obviously skill is a whole nother thing. You're very skillful, but that's what really calls for it in the ring. You got to have the skill, but you got to be smart in doing it as well. So I got a couple of questions for you. You've been training in this game for as long as Mr. Tommy Siegler has made you do this. So tell me about a little bit about how you got started and your just your the time that you've been in this game. Tell me a little bit about your story.
Yeah, sure. So I started punching and kicking from the time I could stand up and walk. So there's never been a time where I haven't been doing martial arts. Actually, I don't even have a memory of it being separate from, walking or breathing or anything like that. It's just been a part of my life in who I am. I just celebrated my 31st birthday. So yeah, I guess that
Oh,
that makes it,
happy birthday!
over
Happy
28
belated
years
birthday!
that I've been doing martial arts and being involved in martial arts. So, this is just really an evolution of me and my martial arts journey.
Right. Well, I tell you, I think it's been a great journey. We've seen you accomplish a lot of things. We've seen you, fight in our tournaments before. You have a very unique fighting style. Tell us a little bit about the origin of the fighting style. It seems like a mesh of a lot of things. Tell me a little bit about the styles and the systems that you practice.
Yeah, my dad, obviously, he's been involved in martial arts for most of his life, and so there is a very strong background in Kempo karate. That's our main style, is Kempo karate,
Mm,
and with that, he started off with the more traditional side of things, and then started incorporating more self-defense, and then that led into kickboxing back in the day, back when you were kickboxing full contact,
right.
and
Right.
so from that he's just incorporated a lot of effective techniques that work for kickboxing for self-defense. So our main
Right.
style, like I said, is Kempo karate, and it's a blend of punches, kicks, elbows, knees, takedowns, submission techniques on the ground. So very blended art, and it's just been a joy to be a part of that. I am a fifth degree black belt in Kempo karate, and I am also a fourth degree blue belt in RCJ Machado Jiu Jitsu.
Right. Well, in this climate of Muay Thai, where they're, doing a lot of clinches, they got the leg kicks and different things like that are going on, even though, a lot of that's going to be in the unified rules that you guys will be fighting in. How do you feel your style is going to match up against maybe some of the girls who are more adept in the Muay Thai style of fighting?
I think that it's going to make for a really interesting and exciting matchup because I believe that a lot of fans of kickboxing are used to seeing the Muay Thai style, but probably haven't seen too many people fight like me. And so they're going to be in for a huge show. I think it makes a really great matchup. I think I've proven that 4 times over. And my last 4 fights, it's been very effective. My style of martial arts, I've won all 4 of them and have won them decisively. So I think that you'll be able to see, you know, how effective it is in the ring. And also, I really just want to put on a show for the fans. I mean, one of the reasons why people enjoy martial arts is because it's not boring. And, you know, in the beginning, when you're just becoming a fan, you see people fighting and you're like, oh, this is fighting. But the more mature you get as a fan, you're like, oh, that's the same thing. Oh, that's the same thing. And I'm here to tell everybody that this fight is not the same thing. And I can't wait to put on a show for everybody.
Well, you have great kicking skills, and of course, I love kicking, you know, and you're spinning heel kicks and side kicks and those type of kicks, and sometimes that can be bothersome for, you know, more of a Muay Thai type style that might stand up. So I think it's definitely going to be very challenging for the young ladies. The thing too is that your attitude, you know, everybody's coming in there to win, right? What do you think you have in here that is different from those other ladies when all of them are coming to win? You just heard Lily. Lily is a determined young lady. She's coming to win, right? You want to win. What edge do you think you might have that's going to make you the winner?
I think that my warrior spirit overall, we call that Tetsu Shin, which means way of the iron spirit. I've pushed myself to places I'm sure that other fighters have never been. I've had physical injuries, I've had surgeries, I've had health conditions and challenges that I've had to come back with because I'm so passionate about fighting. And I carry this passion, and I know that martial arts is a lifestyle for me. It's not just something that I'm doing. You know, this is for me to be able to showcase my talent, to be able to use this as a platform to change other people's lives, to inspire them. So there's really nothing that anyone could do to me in the ring that I haven't had in some form or fashion outside the ring in life try to smack me down and hit me down, and I haven't stayed down, and I won't stay down in that ring either.
Wow. Well, right now you're watching Johnny Davis Live. We are speaking to IKF United States contender, Miss Jennifer Waters out of Augusta, Georgia. You talk about passion, Jennifer. Recently, you just did an adoption. I want to ask you a little bit about what inspiration does that adoption do to you, and why? Does it have anything to do now with your passion, your desire to go ahead and achieve your goals at the age of 31 in the fight world? Is there a connection?
Yeah, we just recently went to China this past March and brought home our son Beckett. He is turning 4 on September 22nd. And so that's been an amazing experience being a mom. And, you know, I think that one of the things that the other 2 young ladies that I'm fighting don't have that I do is, you know, they don't have the responsibilities of being a mom and getting up and taking care of a child. And then on top of that, realizing that they want to go fight, you know, and some people see that as a disadvantage. I see that as a huge advantage because there's nothing else in the world that, you know, would matter more to me than my son, my husband, my family, and fighting is right there alongside it. And it's a great way to showcase not only my character, you know, and my legacy for my son. And so I know that it's going to be a great experience. They'll be able to look back and go, wow, that's mom. She was up there and she was fighting. And I can't wait to just share that legacy with him the same way that my dad shared it with me. I have videos of him fighting and winning, you know, championships and things like that back in the day. So, you know, I can't wait for that opportunity when my son's older and I'm not in the fight game anymore.
Right. Well, I mean, those are really passionate words there, and I certainly understand. I'm not going to say that the other ladies don't have kids, so I don't really know whether or not they're parents, but I certainly understand your point. It does take something extra when you are a parent to be able to just care for the child and then have the time to train and then be able to work and, you know, and do all the other things that you're doing. That man sitting back there behind you, I want to ask him a quick question too. Mr. Siegler, how are you feeling about your daughter and fighting at this level in this event?
I think it's awesome. Anytime you can test yourself against some of the best out there, you are doing, you know, a great justice to being a champion and becoming a champion. and she's competed in other events. And like I said, she's only had four official kickboxing matches. All of them, well, two of them kickboxing matches, two of them the other sport that we won't talk about, MMA.
Oh, in MMA, we'll say it, in MMA. That's MMA.
Yeah,
Hey, look,
MMA.
MMA exists. It exists. I don't have a problem with it. I just do Muay Thai and kickboxing. That's it.
Yeah, I know. But anyway, every time she's fought, she's won, and the background that we have, we just believe in it wholeheartedly, and that we're just going to get in there to win and nothing else. If we don't win, no big deal to us. We're going to keep moving forward. We're in it for the long game, for the long haul.
Right.
So,
Right.
Go.
Well, I'm glad you guys are certainly a part of this. Jennifer, what would it mean to you to walk out with that strap around your waist?
It would mean having a dot on the end of a sentence. You know, last year I was supposed to compete for you, and I was supposed to go and do this title shot opportunity, and suffered an injury that kept me out of training for a long time. And so this has just been burned into my mind. It feels unfinished. So for me, it's finishing business, and then seeing what other opportunities will lie ahead because of this win. This is the next step in the journey for me. And like my dad said, I'm in it for the long haul, and I'm here to go all the way to the top.
Right. Well, I tell you what, like I said, we're looking forward to having all of you ladies there to fight for the IKF United States Flyweight Championship. We have Miss Jennifer Waters, Miss Cole Carnicella, who we'll be talking to at another time, and Miss Lely Helton. Thus far, there is one more slot, guys, to compete against three of the best women. I guarantee you, if you don't believe me, get in there. If you don't believe that these three women are the best three 115-pound fighters in this country, prove me wrong, because that's the way I pick them. That's the way we choose them, right? And all because we don't do easy. Jennifer Waters, thank you so much for coming on the show today. I wish you all the skill and all the luck and all the success. And hopefully we'll have your fans, family, and friends coming out, you know, to see you fight in Myrtle Beach, South Carolina at the Crown Reef Conference Center on October 6th. Ticket information and more information can be found on the website at www.akpromotions.org. Some tickets will be at some of the clubs who are fighting on the show. I think that Ms. Jennifer will have some at her club. Some of the other clubs in the area may also have some hard tickets for sale if you want to save yourself a little bit on like the online costs and things like that. Jennifer, thank you so much.
Thank you.
All right, we'll talk to you again soon. All right, just talking there with Jennifer Waters there, guys, as she is getting ready for her big fight, her big IKF United States title fight coming up and on October the 5th. A couple of more things real quick, guys. We have a huge interview coming up in the next week or so. And again, he is a legend of the sport and someone who I think a lot of you right now know who this person is. That's right, the one and the only Bill Superfoot Wallace. Yay! I'm so excited, right? My namesake, I say either my namesake or I'm his namesake. Anyway, he was first. I'm second, third, somewhere down the list. We're looking forward to speaking with Mr. Wallace here in the next week or so. We're going to have a sit-down interview with him. And again, I have some surprising information about his contributions without even being necessarily a part of the Glory organization. Just from an inspirational standpoint, I think you guys are going to be very, very, very surprised about just one of the things. And obviously inspiration for yours truly, who's sitting up right here right now, who's carried his name for all of my life. And obviously, so meeting and sitting down and talking to one of my idols of the game is going to be therapy. If nothing else, it's going to be therapy. So we're looking forward to speaking with Mr. Bill Superfoot Wallace here in the next week or so. I will give you updates as we are moving forward on that. Hey, guys, we thank you so much for supporting AK Promotions and Johnny Davis Live, as well as IKF kickboxing events around the world and Muay Thai kickboxing events wherever they might be happening. Just reminder again, the IKF East Coast Classic is happening October 6th, 5th, and 6th in Myrtle Beach, South Carolina. Registration is currently going on at akpromotions.org. The first of 3 deadlines comes up on this Monday, right? At the end of the night, guys, the price is going to go up. So don't delay. Go ahead and get in your registrations. Men, women, children, juniors. You can open up any division, whether it's modified Muay Thai, international rules, unified rules, or even full rule Muay Thai with elbows. You can open up any division you want until Monday. After that, we're going to reduce some of the divisions, take some of the garbage. No, that means divisions with no one in them. We're going to take those out. And you're going to be able to open up any register you want to at this time by Monday. But after that, you're going to have to register in a division that's already there, unless we will leave a couple of the popular divisions open. Right? So go ahead and get in there. Guys, it's going to be a lot of fun. The 6th annual IKF East Coast Muay Thai and Kickboxing Classic, Myrtle Beach, South Carolina, October 5th and 6th at the Crown Reef Conference Center. Go ahead and book your rooms now. Hey guys, I want you to always think about moving forward in life. Always giving your best. Always giving 110%. And as I always say, forward march. Ladies and gentlemen, this is Johnny Davis Live, and I'm checking out. Talk to you soon.